Hi there, it's Natasha Bailey from Soul Mission, and I'm here with your full moon lunar eclipse collective starseed card reading for Friday, the 19th of November, 2021. I am saying hello to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So I'm going live on two devices across numerous platforms. So this is my first time. Let's see how it goes. So for those of you who don't know what the card reading involves, I'm going to tell you. So on the full moons, it's all about us completing things in our life or learning certain lessons or letting go of certain things, people, or places. And what I do for this full moon card reading is I read from the Starseed Oracle deck to get information from our galactic origins. I also pick from the Past Life Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and Brian Weiss to see what it is that we might need to release from past lives, even if it's our galactic other lives. I pick a card from the Yoni Oracle deck for the Divine Feminine. What does the Divine Feminine need to know at this moment in time to let go? And God cards for men. What does the Divine Masculine need to know in order to just surrender and complete and finish off anything from this cycle? And finally, my favorite, I always love to pick from this card deck, the Crystal Deva card deck by Cindy Watlington. What do the Crystal Kingdom want us to know about what we need to finish, complete, and release during this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? So before I tell you a little bit more about that, let me introduce myself. I am Natasha Bailey from Soul Mission, where I help starseeds and light workers who are struggling to ground their soul mission here into physical reality. And I help you by removing multidimensional blocks and getting you recentered within your own heart, your own source energy, your own power, so that you can actually fulfill your mission here on this planet. So a little bit about this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in the 7th house. So what is this about? So first of all, this is no ordinary full moon. This is a lunar eclipse, which means that the effects of this will last 6 months. So please do set your intentions for what you want to release and what you want to manifest. Because they're going to be especially powerful during this time. And the other thing to bear in mind is it's in Taurus. And what is the energy or the vibration of Taurus? It's about value. It's about self-worth, about money as well. And it's in the 7th house of relationships. So this could be in your business. So what relationship do you have to money? Do you have a good relationship with money? Do you feel your own worth and value in what you're offering to people? Could this be impacting you in your personal relationships? Are you accepting what you are worthy of in love? Are you giving to the other person what they are worthy of receiving? Is there a healthy balance? So all these kind of themes and issues need to be explored. So this is going to be quite a poignant full moon lunar eclipse, but a great opportunity to let go and surrender to any lessons or old patterns that are no longer serving you. So, and just one more thing before we start, I am running a full moon lunar eclipse women's circle this Friday here in London. I will put the description down below if you're interested in joining us. I take you through a dynamic movements, a women's sharing circle where we discuss all these topics and how we can let this go. And during that women's circle, I will be doing energy healing work so that you can finally release and let go of anything that holds you back in life. But I feel like I've spoken enough. I think let's get on with the card reading. So let us start with the Starseed Oracle deck. Let us see what our galactic origins have to say about what we need to release during this full moon. So, and the way that I work with the cards is I knock the deck to clear it, and then I allow cards to pop out as and when. Wow. Amazing. Wow, this is incredible. So this card is called the Great Severing. The Great Severing. And it's about Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. So something to bear in mind, we are now in Mars in Scorpio season. So there's a lot of struggles in power, domination, control, in the area of love and power. And a lot of anger can bubble up during this time. So just be mindful of how you go and be mindful of other people's reactions to you as well. So let's just look at this card a bit more closely. So you can see there's a lot of red energy here, fiery energy. So where is there a conflict in your life where perhaps this is something that you can work through, in the sense of, is there something to resolve within yourself, to resolve with another, or something that where a healthy boundary needs to be placed? Yeah. So expect fire, expect fiery action up to this this lunar eclipse. So the final message is about surrendering to love. Where do we need to accept either more love in our life, give more love in our life, or show ourselves love? Where we need to show healthy self-worth, healthy self-value. Now, this could be in your personal life, but it could also be globally. So where we are seeing acts of non-love and of separation, where can we still stay within our unity consciousness and show compassion to each other, as well as healthy boundaries? Great card. Yeah, oh gosh, and the other thing that I'm getting from this, the Great Severing. So this is the final point at which people will make their choice. Will they step into love, or will they step into fear? And the planet is severing in consciousness. People are kind of separating out into two camps. And there will be those who are for segregation and fear and exclusion. And then there will be those for inclusion, love, and unity consciousness, and treating others with fairness and love. So where can you step more into the higher consciousness group? So Starseeds, what do we need to know about our past lives that we need to let go of? Any patterns, any issues that we may have experienced? And if you're watching me live, do come and say hello here. It's always nice to see people on here, see who's here. Sending you so much love, as always. Okay, past lives that need to be released, or patterns that need to be released. Oh, I've left one card here in this deck. I need to include this. Okay. So I generally just have to be patient with these cards when they come out. So I'm just waiting for the card to come out here. All right. So past lives are other lives that actually are happening simultaneously in other galaxies and dimensions. Whoa, some cards fell down, excuse me. Right, sorry about that. So three cards fell face down, but 2 cards came out upright. And I am, whoa, lovely Starseeds. This is so something that you need to let go of here. You guys need to let go of any past or other trauma, other life trauma that you've experienced as a high priest or priestess, as an energy worker. Whatever you did in that other life, if you made mistakes, this is time to forgive yourself, time to forgive others for what they may have done. We have been on this planet in other forms, in other civilizations where things went wrong. People decided, priests and priestesses decided to abuse their power. Now, if you were one of these in that life, forgive yourself. Ask yourself, what did you learn from then that you learned now? How can you do differently? Or have you possibly been abused by a priest or priestess? What is it that you need to forgive them for as well? You see, what have they done? The other card is about persecution and inquisition. So a lot of us starseeds and light workers, we have experienced other lives where we were persecuted, we were tortured, we were hunted, we were treated as witches, as the evil ones. How can we let go of our fear that this is going to happen to us again? And as someone who is more and more on her soul mission, on her path, the thing that we need to remember is that you are protected when you step fully onto your soul mission path. When you surrender and allow source, love energy to flow through you, and you surrender to your mission, you will be protected. So as well as coming together in unity as a group, as a collective, and sticking together and supporting one another, this is how we will overcome any persecution or inquisition that we might be facing at this time. Because there is a debate going on right now. Yes, there is a debate about the people who are clean and those who are unclean. Yes, so let's think about this. Who's clean and unclean here? Who of us has not been 100% in our highest vibration in thought, word, deed, or action? None of us. So where can we begin to show compassion, understanding, and inclusiveness to one another without judging each other, without persecuting each other? I wanted to say this because it seems to be coming up a lot. The whole world is suffering from some kind of post-traumatic stress disorder. And when we're operating from this trauma place, it's very hard for us to operate from love. So the important thing is heal that trauma, do the inner work that's required on multiple dimensions so that you don't feel persecuted and you step more into your natural power of the high priest and priestess. Hey, Petra, lovely to see you. Thank you. Receiving the love. Thank you so much. Okay. So we need to do some healing here, people. All right, let's go on to the Divine Feminine. What does the Divine Feminine have to say about who do we need to be? Who do we need to be in order to let go on this full moon lunar eclipse? Okay, here we go. Wow, this is incredible. This is such a beautiful card. It's called Dream Weaving Yoni. And this is the card of menstruation, but it's also the period in a woman's cycle where we're letting go. Yeah, we're literally having a detox. We're literally having a release. But it's also the state where we can dream. We can imagine the kind of life that we would like for ourselves and for everyone on this planet. So Dream Weaving Yoni says, relax, surrender into the state and allow those messages, those downloads to come through. And Dream Weaving Yoni is also about embodying the crone archetype energy as a divine feminine. So this is the one who is centered and grounded within her, connected to the cosmos, to the universe, but also accepts everyone and everything as enough, and everyone is enough. And everything is going as it needs to. So often we can feel some agitation in our pre-ovulation or post-ovulation phases, where we're more in our dynamic energy. And we can feel, especially in Enchantress before menstruation, very irritated by things, what's going wrong in life. So this is the final surrender where we accept everything that we may be struggling to accept, and accept that everything is as it needs to be. Okay, so on to the, hi Julia Reiki, lovely to see you. Come and say hello, come and give us a like, subscribe, comment. Always welcome this. We're on to the Divine Masculine. What does the Divine Masculine need to know in order to let go and surrender on this full moon lunar eclipse on Friday? What does the Divine Masculine need to know? So these are God cards for men by the Grateful Bear. Hello, beautiful soul, says Julia. Yes, you too. Mwah, sending much love. It's such a gloomy day here in London. I can't believe it. The best thing for today is to go for a dreamy, foggy walk by the river in the forest. Here we go. Here's the card. Oh, fantastic. It's the card called Hermes. I choose wisdom over intelligence. Now that is an important message, because sometimes we know a lot of things. Yeah, we're very intellectualized, we're very in our mental space, but just because we know a lot of facts and we know a lot of things doesn't mean that we can assemble those facts, look beyond the facts, and step into the wisdom of the information that is being shared with us. Because facts can be used for good or for evil. They can be used to manipulate or to inform. Julia says, that's exactly what I'm about to do. Go for a walk, a good walk, and the card was spot on. Thank you for the reading. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. So Divine Masculine says, Hermes, I choose wisdom over intelligence. So Hermes is the god of communication, commerce, contracts, science, medicine, diplomacy, alchemy, mystical arts, and sciences. So Hermes Trismegistus is famous alongside Thoth for the Hermetic wisdom associated with the Emerald Tablets and other Gnostic literature. Now, I just want to say a caveat here regarding Hermes and Thoth. They shared certain wisdom, but not the complete wisdom behind the Christic consciousness, Christic wisdom. They only provided us part of it. And unfortunately, some people have used that knowledge to manipulate with. So I just want you to take with a pinch of salt what Hermes and Thoth say, because I feel there is a higher wisdom that can be accessed beyond them. Actually, Hermes and Thoth are one and the same person. They just reincarnate. It kept reincarnating over and over again throughout lifetimes. So, but this is a card of communication. So let's focus on that. It's about communicating wisdom rather than just facts. Sometimes we can get very drawn into minutiae details, and we actually kind of lose track of the forest. We can't see the trees for the forest. You know the expression I mean. It's like we completely miss the point. So wherever we may feel stuck in our mental space, the true wisdom always comes from the heart. What does the heart have to say? How can we communicate our truth authentically and as much as possible with love? Even if it's a difficult truth to say, or it may be a difficult truth to hear or listen. Yeah, so this can be a collective truth that people need to hear and understand, but they may be struggling to hear it at the moment. Or those of us who are communicating certain wisdoms need to find another way of communicating from the heart, especially with what is going on around the world. So what can we learn from communicating? Hermes, Trismegistus, and Thoth. Okay, finally we come to the Crystal Deva card deck. What do the crystal energies have to say to us about letting go during this full moon lunar eclipse? And what I really like about this card deck is the fact that it's a very grounding energy, crystal energy, but also extremely powerful at the same time. And typically us starseeds, we struggle to stay grounded. So I find that communicating with the crystals helps to kind of keep our feet more on this planet, because it's so easy for us to want to kind of escape up there or escape from life here on the planet. And we are going through the major transition now, finally. It's incredible that we all incarnated at this time to see this, but we're all here for a purpose. So what do we need to know from the Crystal Deva cards? Okay. Last card. Okay, this one is coming out quite, oh, it's always like spot on. This is the Septarian nodules, and it's about purpose. It's about your purpose. So this is really allowing yourself to step into your purpose, just getting rid of any excuses that you have about stepping into your purpose. Deal with any patterns that are getting in the way of you stepping in your purpose, where you're saying, yes, I can, but no, I can't. This is the time where Starseeds, this is where you need to speak up. Yes, with the Hermes Trismegistus card, speak your wisdom, follow your purpose. You will be protected. You will be protected. If you are fully surrendering to your soul mission, what that means is that you're fully allowing source energy to flow through you. And when you have that flowing through your energy field, you embody more light, and you are also able to transmute more negative energy. So step into your purpose or ask questions about your self-worth and your value in your life purpose. Because this is the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. So where might you be telling yourself some stories like, oh, I can't earn enough money, or nobody will want my services? Hey, Elizabeth Moore, nice to see you. Where can I be, where can I step into more self-worth, self-love, self-value in my relationships? Because who we associate with, who we spend most of our time with, in relationship with, is what your frequency will start to gravitate towards. And if people are on another frequency, this does not mean that they're better than or worse than, just means they're on a different frequency, they're on a different part of their journey. Do you want to retain your integrity, your energy field, your power? Or do you want to associate with energies that really bring you down? You have to be really protective and mindful of your energy and who you associate with. So step into your purpose. Ignore the naysayers who say it can't be done, that's too unrealistic. Decide that you will find a way to make it happen, and decide that you're worth it. You are worth it. So I'm sending you so much love. I hope you enjoyed this card reading. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will put a link down below for those of you who are interested to follow your soul mission more. I support Starseeds and Lightworkers to be on their path, to get in alignment. So I'm going to put a link down below on how you can contact me and discuss this further, see how we can help you get further along and step into your purpose. Julia Reiki 11 says, thanks again. You're most welcome. I'm sending you so much love. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.